Hey everybody, how you doing? This is your healthy traveler Mike Jones coming from Grenada, Nicaragua. I know you're probably thinking like, why is this man in Nicaragua now? So I want to tell you about a little bit about my journey, my maybe 10,000 mile journey from Bangkok, Thailand to Grenada, Nicaragua. Well, like I said, it started off in Bangkok. I was flying with my world famous traveling cat. I love her to death, but gosh, she can be a headache to travel with as far as licenses and all. That's a whole nother story. So yeah, starting off in Bangkok, Thailand, I was able to fly Qatar airline, which is absolutely amazing. Funny thing is, when I first booked the ticket, I saw that had different types of ways of eating. There was like Muslim, there's Hindu, there's vegetarian, there's all a big list. So I was like, okay, I'll pick Hindu. I thought I would be eating Hindu food for one meal, but I ended up eating Hindu food for the whole 16 odd hour flight, which is pretty interesting. I have to say it wasn't bad at all. It was really good. I'm very open to different ways of eating and lifestyle, so it was definitely different. But I think by the third or fourth Hindu meal I had, I was ready to switch it up. I actually had to fly backward to Doha, which was really interesting. And this was first of my many layovers. I had a 9-hour layover in Doha. Like I said, the airport was, oh my god, it was amazing. I thought I was in the Jetsons or something. It was definitely very high class, posh, futuristic, anything, what you expect from, the Middle East. It was definitely very, very nice. And I even have to say I was really impressed. They had some really great quiet rooms where I was able to kind of, lay back and take a nap, and hopefully and pray that my 9 hours be over quickly. From Doha, I had to fly all the way to Miami, Florida. That was 15 hours. One thing I do, is a little traveler secret. If you ever want to go to sleep on a plane, just get red wine and just drink a lot of it. You'll go right to sleep. Every time that lady walked by, I was like, red wine please. I had about 3 of them, knocked me out for a few hours. I woke up. It was time for another one of my Hindu meals. So I had my Hindu meals and of course another thing of red wine. It's knocked out for another few hours, watched a few movies, another Hindu meal, a red wine, and hey, I was in Miami. So I got to get let out into America, and I'm there with my cat, and customs agent stops me and was like, where are you coming from? I was like, Thailand. He's like, okay, that's your cat? I'm like, yeah. He said, you brought your cat to Thailand? I'm like, yeah, it's my pet. It's like my little baby. And he's like, okay, now where are you going now? It's like, I'm going to Nicaragua. It's like, so you went from Thailand to Nicaragua with your cat? And I'm like, yeah. I'm thinking like, yeah, and he says to me, you're the most weirdest person I've ever met in my life. I'm like, oh, thanks, man. I said, why I gotta be weird? He said, I won't say weird. I'll just say interesting. So I was like, okay, well, great. Can I go now? I am heading to Managua. I get there, and guess what? They won't let me on the plane because it's too hot, and my cat can't go into, underneath the baggage because she'll cook to death. So I'm like, okay, so what am I supposed to do? They're like, I don't know, but this is like the hottest day in recorded history for like 50 years. It's the hottest day ever. It was like 90 degrees at 10 a.m. So I'm like, oh shit, I can't even get my cat. Like, what am I going to do? I'm stuck in Florida. And so I'm thinking, I'm like, can I just bring her on board? And the lady looks at me and says, yeah, you can. Yes, you can. She's like, there's actually a store right down there that sells cat carriers. So I get it, pack my cat in there. And she's actually pretty cool. I was really proud of her, and she had no problems, no worries. She was nice and quiet on the plane. No one even knew she was on the plane. Thailand to Managua took 40 hours. Like, I still sometimes look back at it. It's like, I can't believe now. I love to say I'm definitely loving it here. It's really great. Definitely very laid back. Oh my gosh, it's so laid back. Sometimes I have to kind of like, smack myself, say, Michael, get some work done. But so far, no complaints. People have been really nice, and I'm just I'm just living life out here. This is what I know about Latin America. You take it real cool, you're laying back, you're chilling with your friends and your family. No rush, no stress, no nothing. So it's really cool. So don't forget to subscribe if it's your first time. Click above, subscribe. I got a lot more to show you, and also click down below. Pick up your free gift, my Healthy Traveler Lifestyle Package. I know you'll like it. I mean, like I said, these are some proven steps, by myself that kind of keep you healthy while living life on the go. So again, if you have any questions, go ahead and leave them in the comments. I'll make sure I answer them for you. So, all right, everyone, I want you to be well and travel often.